It all comes down to this. The 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game is here at West Roxbury High School in West Roxbury, Massachusetts, as the Brotherhood Riptide take on the New England Bombers. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game here on the New England Broadcast Network. I'm Stephen Err. These two teams ironically met the first week of the season, opening up the 2023 season, in which the Riptide came out on top 21-12 out in Cranston, Rhode Island. The Bombers came out on top in Week 10 over the Riptide 22-16 and came just short of the number one seed in the Maritime Conference, and they would have hosted the championship game out in Braintree if that had happened. I love both of these teams have very high-powered offenses, led by their run game in the semifinals, as Jalen Valentin scored 2 touchdowns for the Riptide in their 41-0 semifinal win over the Connecticut Reapers. Meanwhile, Zach B., as we like to call him, scored 4 touchdowns in the 38-6 win over the Vermont Ravens for the Bombers in their semifinal matchup. But here we have a bunch of different matchups, and it goes from offense to defense to even special teams, as we saw those Riptides return 2 punt returns for touchdowns in the win over the Reapers. Meanwhile, as far as matchups go, the matchup between Zach B. for the Bombers and that defensive line and those linebackers there for the Riptide is going to be a big one, as they have guys like Anthony Durante, who's shined all season long. It's going to be a matchup to see if the Riptide defense can stop the run game for the Bombers, and if they can't, well, they also have to stop the passing game of Aaron Cobbs. Remember, we saw him a few weeks ago. He threw 3 touchdowns, and he was obviously the better quarterback in their semifinal game against the Ravens. But again, when it comes to offense, the Riptide really have the much more talented receivers. They do have Tim Walker. They also have the duo of Thomas and Joseph Coucher, who can also make great plays. And of course, you'll know Luke Gonzalez. He has such a great arm. He's going to be a very tough challenge for the Riptide defense. The Bombers defense. But that Bombers defense has a lot of star players on that defense, including Stanley Prophet, who had a pick 6 in the win against the Vermont Ravens in that semifinal matchup. Just one guy that we can name here. All right, enough of me. Let's get to the game. We are ready to go here in West Roxbury, Massachusetts. The 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game. The Riptide and the Bombers kickoff is ready to go right now. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and again, thank you for joining us here on the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game. The Rhode Island Riptide and the New England Bombers ready to go here from West Roxbury High School in West Roxbury, Massachusetts. The Riptide won the toss. They defer to the second half, and so we will see the Bombers offense come out first here tonight. Kicking off for the Riptide, as he always is, number 66, Noah Coucher. And let's do it. We're underway here from the championship game, and this one is bobbled by number 17. We'll get your names here in a moment. For the Bombers, taking it to the 40, near the 40, still going. We're going to zoom in. Number 40, a big return out to midfield. Number 17, that is Rick Barnhart, returning the football for the Bombers, and so the Bombers will have excellent field position to start this one near midfield. And coming out is a quarterback with such a very talented arm. You're going to see that here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Number 10, Aaron Cobbs. But the last time we actually saw him play a full game was against the Vermont Ravens back in Week 8. He wore number 3 because of the team wearing their Navy jerseys. He threw 3 touchdowns in the first half alone in that blowout victory over Vermont. They also defeated the Ravens in the semifinal last week. We'll get to more of that later on. Ball is officially placed at the Riptide 49-yard line. We are here at West Roxbury High School today, the second neutral site game of the season, this one for the championship. So here we go, the first play of the game. Ball is at the Riptide 49 for the Bombers. Quarterback number 10, Aaron Cobbs, is in motion, is in the shotgun. And there we go. This is the big play for the Bombers, that we saw last week against the Ravens. They're handing it off to number 0. That is Zach Buhalufa. And I finally, ladies and gentlemen, got the name right. I got the name last week from the offensive coordinator before the game against the Ravens. And as soon as I got up to the broadcast booth, I said, wait, what was his last name? Truly drew a blank, but we are ready for that this week. Zach Buhalufa takes the carry. Gets to about the 46, a gain of 3. Buhalufa had 4 touchdowns in that win, 38-6 over the Vermont Ravens in the semifinal game last week. Riptide, of course, coming off the 41-0 victory over the Connecticut Reapers. Second down at 7. They're going to go to Buhalufa again. Here's another Wildcat. Actually have Cobbs under center now. Let's see what they do here. Second down at 7. Pitch out to Buhalufa. Takes up the middle. And there's another stud. Jared Kaczynski with the tackle. And we talked about this pregame. One of the big matchups was going to be this run game for the Bombers against that Riptide linebacking core. We talked about Anthony Durante. One thing we did not mention was Jared Kaczynski. And Kaczynski is going to be one of the top guys they are going to need here tonight in order to stop that run game for the Bombers, which we saw last week. Buhalufa ran for 4 touchdowns in that 38-6 victory over Vermont. So it's going to be a 3rd down and 7. There was no gain on that play from Buhalufa. 3rd down and 7, as you can see on the clock. We don't have a running clock. We do have a scoreboard lighting up, and we have beautiful football weather again. We said this all season, we'll say it again. We've had to thank Mother Nature for providing such beautiful weather. It was supposed to rain. We were just checking yesterday. It was supposed to rain in this game. But tonight, clear skies. A perfect night for championship football. 3rd down and 7 at the 46. And number 2, we'll get you a name here in a moment. It's going to take a flag is down. This one's coming back. But number 2, he gets a nice, easy yard. She probably has the first down, but the flag is coming back. And number 2 is Jared Taylor. Well, let's check the marker. I think it's going to be a hold against New England. And we're just getting started here, the 2023 Maritime Conference Championship game. And it's an illegal formation against the Riptide, or the Bombers, excuse me. So again, bringing it back, it's going to be 3rd down and long. Let's see where they put the ball here. It's the first, the rush had the first down. Jared Taylor had the first down on the rush, but the flag brings it back. And it looks like it's going to be 3rd down and 12 here for the Bombers. The ball is back at the Bomber 48-yard line. So yes, it will be 3rd down and 12 here. So this is already a big 3rd down here to start this game for both sides. Riptide looking to make a stop on defense, and the Bombers looking to score the first points of the game. We're going to zoom out just a little bit, as we always have all season long. In the 30th season of the New England Football League, we get you the best possible camera angle we can. Of course, here at West Roxbury High School, there is no broadcast booth, and the bleachers are just a little lower than I thought they might be. More on this West Roxbury High School stuff later. 3rd down and 12. Cobbs all alone in the shotgun. I'm going to zoom in. Cobbs throws short and incomplete. And so, first drive stalls for the Bomber offense, and we're going to see the Riptide offense come back out. That was intended, it looks like, for number 22, that'll be Ricky Crane. The intended receiver, one of the running backs here. Or it could have been number 25, Reginald Hobbs, I see now. We'll zoom back out. Bombers are going to punt here. So the Riptide defense gets the job done. Start the game. Just as I said, we have perfect weather here tonight. Might have better announcers jinx or something. Raindrops are falling on my head. No pun intended. So Buhalufa, not just a star running back here for the Bombers, he's also the team's punter. Danny Battle looks like number 5, Jalen Valentin. Back around his own 15-yard line. And Buhalufa gets it away. High punt here. And Valentin's going to take it from about the 20. He's going to cut it to the outside. We're going to zoom in. Here goes Jalen Valentin down the sideline. And Valentin, 1 man to beat. Jalen Valentin, he's going all the way. Touchdown, Rhode Island. No flags. We have our first score of the game. Jalen Valentin scored 2 touchdowns in the semifinal win over the Reapers. He scores first here in the championship game. It's 6-0 Riptide. Just like that. What a start for the Riptide. Their offense didn't even come out on the field. And they return this one. It's actually number 2, Xavier Vasquez, who returns the kick for the touchdown. Oh, no, it is Valentin. So we were right, thankfully. And now we go move our camera over to the way the extra point will be. What a start for the Riptide. The opening punt for the touchdown. They had 2 punt return touchdowns last week against the Riptide. I mean, the Reapers, excuse me. They have one here. Start this football game. Coucher coming off the extra point. One of 3 Coucher brothers. We'll talk about it a little later. There are 3 Coucher brothers here for the Riptide. And the kick is no good. All right, so Jalen Valentin with the punt return touchdown to get it started. 6-0 Riptide. We'll be right back. You're watching the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game right here on the New England Broadcast Network. And an 80-yard return for Jalen Valentin on the punt return. It's 6-0 Rhode Island Riptide here in the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game. You're on the New England Broadcast Network. I'm Stephen Err. Our final, well, I guess technically second to final game here for the New England Football League's 2023 season. We'll get to that in a moment. So we have the All-Star game coming up and a whistle. And a timeout by the Riptide. So let's talk about what we have coming up in just 2 weeks from tonight. Or 13 days from when you guys watch this broadcast, or whenever you might be watching this broadcast. October 14th in Wayland High School in Wayland, Massachusetts, we'll have the 2023 New England Football League All-Star Game. Pinning Team Addiction against Team Breast Cancer. Again, October 14th, 6:30, Wayland High School, Wayland, Massachusetts. Get your tickets at the gate. We're going to keep it here with you as we get back ready for the kickoff again. The Riptide took a time out here right before the kickoff. I don't want to say that's going to come back and bite them, but who knows what happened here the rest of the game. Nice kick here by Coucher. Much better than the opening kickoff. This one to be taken. Here's another all-star ball, Bonfiglio. And Bonfiglio cutting inside, has holes. Bonfiglio still going down to the 40-yard line. What a return. And there's the Bombers' top receiver. We talk about top receivers in the intro. Talk about the Coucher brothers, Thomas and Joseph. And we just mentioned the kicker, Noah. 3 Coucher brothers for the Riptide. But the duo of Garen Cobbs and Paul Bonfiglio has been one of the better ones in the league here this year. I'm going to zoom in here, see the best possibly we can. Hope the rain doesn't come like it did last week when we were in Braintree. We got poured on. Of course, that was Hurricane or Tropical Storm affiliate at the time, coming through the New England area, sticking with us for a few days. Rain's cleared up just a little bit here in New England, not too much. The Bombers starting their second drive after punting and obviously being returned for a touchdown. Now they're backing up and they're placing the ball at the 25. So Riptide kicking it off. Jalen Valentin, an 80-yard punt return for the touchdown to get this thing started here in the Maritime Conference Championship game. And if you were living under a rock, you didn't see what happened last week. The Glens Falls Green Jackets defeated the Middleborough Cobras 12-6 in overtime. Caleb Condon found Jared Stadzinski for the touchdown in overtime. And I keep telling everybody, it couldn't have ended any better way. 2 historic franchises ending a championship in overtime. First down, Riptide. Riptide Bombers, excuse me. Cobbs, hands off. Here's Taylor again. Taylor returned the opening kickoff. He gets maybe 1 yard on that play. Again, the Glens Falls Green Jackets are officially the oldest franchise in semi-pro history, dating back to the 1920s. They just won the championship, returning to the New England Football League for the 30th season. Defeating the Middleborough Cobras, who were looking for their 9th championship in franchise history. And that, again, those 2 teams, historic franchises, went into overtime last week out in Glens Falls, New York, tied at 6. Yes, I know, a low-scoring affair and all that stuff, but it was a finish like that, ladies and gentlemen. We'll zoom in here. You can't really ask for anything more to end the 30th season of the NEFL. We technically end the 30th season of the NEFL here tonight in West Roxbury. And now we have a second down and 4, ball at the 31. And here's a Wildcat ball. Here's Bohalufa again with the ball. He's spinning away, breaking tackles, and there he goes! Zach Bohalufa doing what he does done best all season long, scoring touchdowns. And the Bombers get on the board. When we talked about it in the pregame, Bohalufa had 4 touchdowns against the Ravens. He has his first here. We're tied at 6 here in the Maritime Conference Championship game. As you see, number 4 for the Riptide, limping off the field in frustration, taking his helmet off. But what a start! What an answer by the Bombers. Zach Bohalufa, a 69-yard touchdown. Now the Bombers will take the lead here. Number 11, we'll get to a name here in a moment. Number 11 coming off for the extra point. The 2 explosive plays for the first 2 touchdowns of the game here. We don't have a number 4 on our roster for the Riptide. Number 11 is Drew Berard, coming off for the extra point. And the kick is, that's a high kick, it is. Good. Zach Bohalufa, 69-yard touchdown. The extra point gives the Bombers the lead. We'll be right back. You're watching the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game right here on the New England Broadcast Network. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the championship trophy awaiting the winner of this game between the Riptide and the Bombers. Current score, 7-6, New England over the Rhode Island. So the Bombers are kicking off from midfield. I guess there was a penalty somewhere that we missed. But it's big man, number 99, Robert Bryson. They call him Tinsels in Braintree. Kicking off for the Bombers. This one taken. Looks like Valentin again inside his own 10-yard line. Valentin cutting inside. And finally brought down near the 35-yard line. About the 33-yard line. So two big explosive touchdowns to start this one. Jalen Valentin, an 80-yard punt return for the touchdown. And Zach Buhalufa returning the favor with a 69-yard touchdown run. Doing what he does best. And now New England with the extra point has the 7-6 lead over the Riptide. We're still in the first quarter. Again, we have no running clock here. So we're going by what the refs say when the quarter ends and all that good stuff. It's the rain starting. It's a little drizzle here. Hopefully it stays just a drizzle and doesn't come down like it did again last week when we were out in Braintree. The Bombers took on the Ravens. So first down here for the Riptide. Their first offensive drive. Quarterback Luis Gonzalez coming out for the first time. Gonzalez. And a delay hand off to Valentin. And he's cutting it to the outside. And he'll go out of bounds at about the 38. So about a gain of 6 there for Jalen Valentin headed to the All-Star game. A bunch of All-Stars here for both sides. Unfortunately, I didn't have the roster. The roster got soaked in the rain last week while we were out in Braintree. But again, I can name a few of them. I know Luis Gonzalez is an All-Star along with Zach Buhalufa and Anthony Durante. Here for the Riptide is also an All-Star. Tim Walker, Aaron Cobbs. I don't believe he's an All-Star as well. Roy Willis. You might see him. Number 4 here for the Bombers. He is an All-Star, I can tell you that much. And a second and 5, officially ball at the 37-yard line. 7-6, New England. Gonzalez, pressure, he's going to run. And he has a nice hole. There he goes. There goes Gonzalez, still going to midfield, inside the 45, down to about the 43-yard line. So a nice run there by the All-Star quarterback, making something happen when his receivers couldn't get open. A big first down for the Riptide. And then Bombers lead the Riptide 7-6. Here in the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game here on the New England Broadcast Network. I'm Stephen Err. We are here at West Roxbury High School in West Roxbury, Massachusetts. The second neutral site game of the season. The other one involved these same Bombers. They defeated the Western Mass Blitzen Bears in Week 2, 36-6 in Wayland High School. That was because the Blitzen Bears were unable to find a home for the entirety of the season. First down ball at the Bomber, 47. Gonzalez throws screen. Here's the backup quarterback, number 9, Chris Cardellino. And he gets to about the 38-yard line. He's going to be just short of a first down, but a nice play there. A little screen pass to the backup quarterback playing receiver. So it'll be second down short here for the Riptide. We talk about it all the time. We talk about these Bombers. Last year in AA play, they were 0-10 and forfeited their playoff game against those same Blitzen Bears who wanted to win their second consecutive championship over the Southern Vermont Storm, who did not play this year. And now here in Single A, coach and owner Dave Townsend has turned this team around. And now they are 7-3 and looking to win their first championship in just their second season. Second down and 1, ball at the 38. Tom Scouts are in motion, and that's going to be, I think it's going to be an offside, and it is against the Bombers. That's going to be offside against the Bombers. So that's going to be a first down for Rhode Island. So the Bombers go 5 free yards there to the Riptide. Riptide looking to take the lead back, 7-6. They trail. We're still here in the first quarter in the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game. Technically the second to last game of the 2023 season. We'll have the All-Star game in Wayland High School in 2 weeks. But this is the last game that kind of counts. So the other game is just an All-Star game. It's kind of like the Pro Bowl, which has become something else. First down, 33, and a pitch out to Valentin. Here comes pressure. Valentin getting away. Nice play there by the running back, and gets a few there. But the pressure was brought on by number 9. Let's get you a name. I know that name. I believe it's Maurice McNeil. But we're gonna confirm that. Maurice McNeil, I believe, is another All-Star here in the New England Football League. He was right there as soon as Valentin got the pitch out from Gonzalez, ready to bring him down. Gonzalez was able to get away, and it is indeed Maurice McNeil bringing the pressure. And they're saying it's second down, ball at the 26, so it looks like they got no yards on that run by Valentin. So it didn't work out for anybody there. Some out just a little bit. Second down. Carlino in motion. Gonzalez. Prince over the middle and dropped. Good coverage there by the Bomber defense. Number 12 intended for the man, the myth, the legend, Tim Walker. Another all-star here from the NEFL. And the pressure again brought on by number 12. Let's see if we have a name for number 12 here, because he made an excellent play there. Otherwise, Walker has a touchdown. That is Ernie Aguirre, and I hope I'm saying that last name right. But Walker definitely, that was a nice pass by Gonzalez. Aguirre just got in the way of it. Stuck his hand in there the last second, knocked it away. And so it's third down. Now it's third down 4. So there was a 6-yard gain there on that last play by Valentin. Like I said, it was an impressive run there by Valentin. I don't know, didn't think it actually counted for nothing. Here we go. Third down and 4. Ball at the 27. Gonzalez hand up to Valentin, and he's wrapped up. A whole team of Bombers led by, let's see, it looks like number 11. There's Berard again. Also in there, number 30, Jimmy. Let me see if I get the name right, because I know it's Belier. Yes, Jimmy Belier. Playing in his final game of his semi-pro career. He will retire after this game, win or lose. He was in there. He had an interception last week against the Ravens. Fortunately, that footage was lost. I don't know how. But we did see Jimmy Belier had an interception, and the Riptide are going for it here on 4th and 7. Gutsy call here. Going for it all here in the championship game. You hear the Bombers shouting for their defense. 4th and 7. Gonzalez rolling out pressure. He's going to run, and he's going down. There he is again. Number 33, bringing him down. What's your name before we go to break? J.P. Gilmore. And the Bomber defense get the stop. Their offense comes back out when we come back. You're watching the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game right here on the New England Broadcast Network. Bombers defense makes a stop. Now their offense has the ball, leading 7-6. Last time they had the ball, Zach Buhalufa ran for a 69-yard touchdown down the sideline, giving the Bombers a 7-6 lead here in the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game. We're here in the New England Broadcast Network. I'm Stephen R. We are here at West Roxbury High School, West Roxbury, Massachusetts. Let us be the last to wish everybody a happy autumn. We are 1 week into the autumn season. So first down for the Bombers at the 30. And timeout. So both teams have called timeouts here in the first quarter. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back. You're watching the NEFL and NEBN. So I just heard from the referee, we have about 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. And number 55, Vincent Cesari, who usually plays on defense, is in at tight end for the Bombers. Again, first down at the 30-yard line, start their second drive. And here's the walkout. Buhalufa taking it up the middle and brought down at about the 39-yard line. So it's a nice gain there by Zach Buhalufa, who already has a touchdown here in this game. He has 5 in the postseason. Rain has subsided. So again, thank you, Mother Nature. It's a cool night here in West Roxbury. New England football weather. New England weather, I meant to say. Very unpredictable. At the end of the summer, we had 90-degree heat weather. As soon as the first day of autumn hits, temperatures drop into the 50s. And later this week, we're back in the 70s. At least where I'm from, Worcester. Back to Carl Sports. All right, so first down. It is a first down for the Bombers. 10-yard gain there by Buhalufa. Cobbs in the shotgun. Cobbs. Pressure. Down he goes. No, he got rivet. Throws. It's intercepted. Pass is intercepted. And here come the Riptide. I don't see who has it, but he's breaking away. And finally down at the 39. And now both defenses have made big plays. And the Riptide offense gets the ball right back. I don't know how Kyle's got that ball. It looked like he went down. He chucked it down the field. And it was intercepted. It looked like a number 4. Let's check the roster here for number 4 for the Riptide. That is, if it is number 4, it is Angel Santiago with the interception. And ladies and gentlemen, what a way to end quarter number 1. The New England Bombers lead the Rhode Island Riptide 7-6 after 1. We'll be right back for the second quarter. You're watching the New England Football League 2023 Maritime Conference Championship game right here on the New England Broadcast Network. Start of the second quarter, everybody. The Rhode Island Riptide trail of the New England Bombers 14-6. And the ball off the hands of Thomas Coucher. Coucher never drops those passes. That is the one-of-a-kind that we're seeing here tonight. And not the best time to do it here in the championship game. And we start the second quarter. The New England Bombers lead the Rhode Island Riptide 7-6. Here in the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game here at West Roxbury High School in West Roxbury, Massachusetts. Here on the New England Broadcast Network, I'm Stephen Hurd. Thank you all for joining us. Whether you're joining us for this tape delay broadcast or the live stream on the NEFL game day, well, we thank you for watching. 30th season of the New England Football League ends here tonight. Second down, Jamal Pinkerton is in motion. And Gonzalez pumps, chucks it off his back foot, and incomplete, intended for Walker. Covered there by Aguirre. And not the best start here for the Riptide offense. Really struggling against his Bomber defense. Gonzalez not able to find any of his receivers. And as in the words of Patrick Starr, for the owner of the white sedan, you left your lights on. And AKA, if you hear the beeping noise, someone's car alarm's going off. So, someone check their car. See if your car's going off. Might be yours. Third down and 10. The 39-yard line. Gonzalez rolling to his left, and he's going to run. And Gonzalez, let's see, has a first down and more. Gonzalez down near inside the 20. And there it is again. The all-star quarterback making a plays with his legs. And a big first down for the Riptide. To the 21-yard line. That is a gain of 18 on third down and 10. Second time, Gonzalez was able to pick up a first down with his legs. And that's the type of plays that the Riptide offense need. Of course, coming into this game, we were expecting a lot from the passing game here from both sides. Thus far, haven't seen much of it. Zach Buhalufa with the big run game here for the Bombers thus far, and the touchdown for the Riptide come on special teams. Let's zoom in. First down at 21. Gonzalez pumps, get a roll out to his right. Throws down the sideline, has a man. It is out of the hands of Pinkerton. And that is the second drop by these Rhode Island receivers here tonight thus far. Some fans here making some jokes about the drops here by the Rhode Island receivers, which we are not accustomed to seeing. Again, we are here in the second quarter. New England Bombers lead the Rhode Island Riptide 7-6. The Riptide have the ball at the Bomber 21-yard line, so they're looking to take the lead right back here in this championship game. Both teams looking to win to end this season with the championship victory. Close out the 30th season in the NEFL. Victorious. But only one can win, as everybody knows. Second down and 10, ball at the 21. There is another all-star in the backfield. There is Tony Pereira, number 22. Gonzalez throws over the middle. Pass. There's another one. The third drop by a third receiver. First, it was Coucher. Then it was Pinkerton. And now it's Walker. So it's going to be third down and 10. 3 straight incompletions here for Luis Gonzalez. Again, not used to seeing this type of play from this Riptide offense. Bomber defense, of course, will take it. Looking to hold them to at least a field goal, unless they decide to go for it on fourth down. Should that situation come up. So right now, we're going to have to zoom out here just for a second. Third down and 10. Gonzalez, pressure, rolling out, throws, passes, caught. And there's Joseph Coucher. Coucher into the end zone. Let's see. No, he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Joseph Coucher. We know he can make those catches, and he makes one there. Comes so close to the touchdown, but goes out of bounds at the 1. It's going to be first and goal for the Riptide. Gain of 20 on a third and 10. And they're officially marking him at the 2-yard line to get him 19. Shout out to the scoreboard manager. You cannot see on camera, but we have a scoreboard operator here tonight in a boothless West Roxbury High School football stadium. Very nice to have that. Really helps us out here on the broadcast. So it's going to be first down and goal for the Riptide, ball at the 2-yard line. New England leads 7-6. Noah Coucher missed the first extra point. Brew Berard did not for the Bombers, and that's why we stand a 7-6 game. We're going to zoom out to get everybody on the camera for this on the field. There we go, much better. First and goal at the 2, and a handoff. No, Gonzalez going to take it, and he is going to be wrapped up. Nice effort there by the Bomber defense, making the stop. Gonzalez trying to run it in. No, sir. It'll be second and goal at the 2. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. We'll just zoom over. We'll put our camera over to the scoreboard. Oh, no, it said 2-2-2-2 at the bottom, but now it says 2-1-1-2. So there's a gain of 1 there by Gonzalez. Trying to give you a laugh here, ladies and gentlemen. So it'll be second and goal at the 1 yard line. A gain of 1 there by Gonzalez, but still could not get into the end zone on that play. We're going to zoom in just a little bit because they are so close to the goal line. Or they're at the goal line at this point, basically. Second and goal for the Riptide. About the 1 yard line. Gonzalez, quick throw pass, dropped. And there's Coucher, who got the ball to the 2 yard line. Joseph Coucher. And that is the 4th drop on this drive for these Rhode Island receivers. So now this is a huge third down here for the New England defense. They want to make the stop and hold them to just a field goal. Although I would not be surprised if the Riptide do go for it here on 4th down and 1 at the goal line. But let's see what they do here on 3rd down and goal first before they get to that 4th down situation. Again, Pereira in the backfield. Gonzalez in the shotgun on this 3rd down and goal. Pinkerton coming in motion. And somebody moves. Let's see who. It's a false start against the Riptide. So now it's a 3rd down and goal at 6. So 1 step forward, 2 steps back for the Riptide. As they're backing up to the 6 yard line. It'll be 3rd down and goal. A little tougher situation here, trying to take the lead. Right back. After scoring the first touchdown of the game, an 80-yard punt return touchdown by Jalen Valentin, who is on the sideline here as the Riptide look to score on offense. We are in the second quarter, ladies and gentlemen, just in case you're watching us wondering where we're at. Second quarter, 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game. We're on Riptide and the New England Bombers, West Roxbury High School, West Roxbury, Massachusetts. This is the New England Broadcast Network. I'm Stephen Err. Thank you for joining us. The 3rd and goal at the 6. Gonzalez, end zone, caught, touchdown. There he is, Tim Walker, the man, the myth, the legend, gives the Riptide the lead right back. It was a low ball by Gonzalez, but Walker was able to get under it, make the catch in the end zone. And so, it is now 12-7 in favor of the Riptide. And let's see, it looks like the offense is staying out there. They're going to go for 2 here and make it a 7-point game. Coucher had an extra point. It might have been blocked, because that was a high kick by Coucher on that first extra point by the Riptide, which missed. Might have been blocked. I'm not too sure, but here come the offense for the Riptide. They're going for 2 here, make it a 14-7 game. It's already a higher scoring game than we saw last week in the 2023 New England Football League North Atlantic Division Championship game between the Green Jackets and the Cobras. That game had a combined 18 points when it was all said and done. We already have 19 points right here. So how about that, ladies and gentlemen? Here we go. 2-point conversion. Gonzalez. Pressure going to roll out. Let's see who's going to run. He's going to try to get to the corner. And Gonzalez is in. Great effort there by Luis Gonzalez getting in for the 2. And it is 14-7 Riptide. We'll be right back. You're watching the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game right here on the New England Broadcast Network. 14-7 New Rhode Island on top of the New England Bombers here in the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game. And here on the return, looks like, let's see, I don't know who it is, can't see, but here's a big hole up the middle. It's still going. And down near the 45-yard line. I couldn't see who was returning it for the Bombers. And now a whistle. There it is, Paul Bonfiglio. Got a few guys wearing pink here tonight, including Roy Willis, I believe, is also wearing pink number 4, one of the defensive ends for the Bombers. As well as the number 0. I think Zach Bonfiglio is also wearing. I have the blur here. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully it's not as bad as it was last week for our game in Braintree. The lighting isn't as bad as it was for that game in Middleborough, the North Atlantic Division semifinal. And now Pereira, that's not a good sign for the Riptide. The Pereira's coming off the sideline. He's taking his helmet off. Let's get back to the action here. First down for the Bombers, and they're in Wildcat formation. Buhalufa's going to take the snap again. Ball at the 45. Let's see what Buhalufa does here. Actually, Cobbs is in the shotgun. You got to pitch it out here to Taylor. Jared Taylor cutting outside, and nice tackle there. That's their gain of maybe 1 on that play. Brought down by number 54 for the Riptide. They get you a name here in a moment. Let's check for number 54. That's Jesse. And we talked about this after the game last week against the Reapers. He asked if I got him on film. I did for 1 play. And again, I could not pronounce his last name, so we call him Jesse Pags. Shout out to Jesse Pags. I'm sure he'll be watching this tape delay, but it's out tomorrow. Jesse Pags on the tackle there. So it'll be 2nd down and 8, gain of 2 there by Jared Taylor. 14-7 Riptide lead the Bombers here in the second quarter. 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game. West Roxbury High School, West Roxbury, Massachusetts. Cobbs hands off to Taylor. Taylor breaks a tackle. Nice play there, and finally brought down by a frenzy of Sharks. I saw Jared Kaczynski in there on the tackle. Just one of a few Sharks getting there. A nice play by Taylor, breaking away from the first initial tackle. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. It's a first down for the Bombers, by the way. Ball is now at the Riptide 44-yard line. Again, despite a boothless broadcast booth, comparing the stands to the fans, and these bleachers being a little lower than I thought they might be, we have a great view for you here tonight on the New England Broadcast Network as we wrap up the 30th season in the New England Football League. First down New England, ball at the 44. Cobbs under center. And hand off to Taylor. He gets to the inside the 40 to about the 39, so it's about a gain of 5 or 6. Therefore, looks like Jared Taylor took the handoff. Might have Bulufu, actually. The big man already has a 69-yard touchdown in this game. Feeling a few drops on my head again. But we hope that it's not like last week where we had Tropical Storm Ophelia dropping some rain on us out in Braintree. We had some rain out in Cranston. It wasn't as bad as it was during the evening time out in Braintree. Yeah, both teams coming off blowout victories in the semifinals. 41-0 Riptide victory over the Reapers. Bombers 38-6 over the Vermont Ravens. We'll talk more about that semifinal here in a moment. 2nd down and 4 to 38. Cobbs fakes. We'll see him throw for the first time. Going up top. Has a man, and it's Bonfiglio, whoever throws. And we talked about it earlier in this game. The duo of Aaron Cobbs and Paul Bonfiglio, or as we like to call him, Paulie B, was a dangerous one in that weekend matchup against the Vermont Ravens. Unfortunately, too much arm there for Cobbs on that one. 3rd down coming up. So we talk about that semifinal game. 38-6 victory for the Bombers over the Ravens. Ladies and gentlemen, it was 13-6 at the start of the 4th quarter, and the Ravens had the football in the red zone. So they were that close to tying that game. And all of a sudden, after they failed to get into the end zone, went for it on 4th down and failed that as well, the Bombers just exploded for 25 4th quarter points. I believe at least 2 of the touchdowns came from Buhalufa, and then Stanley Prophet had a pick 6 to clinch it for New England last week. Big 3rd down here for the Bombers at the 38. 3rd down and 4. Buhalufa takes the handoff, takes the snap of the Wildcat, and the Riptide are not letting him go anywhere. Buhalufa getting a little angry there. But a nice job. There he is again, Jared Kaczynski. We talked about it before. We'll talk about it again. Kaczynski going against Buhalufa. It was going to be a big matchup here in this game as we have some extracurriculars here. You see number 55. There's Cesare again. He's just trying to say, hey, let's just go play this championship game. Let's everybody calm down. Let's just keep it going here. We're playing a game. Number 28 for the Riptide was kind of just threw Buhalufa to the side at the end of that play, so it was a little crumble. But here we go. So, Luis Gonzalez getting the crowd pumped up as the Bombers are going for it on 4th down and 4. No gain on the play by Buhalufa. This is a big 4th down. We're going to have to zoom out just a little bit. Everybody on their feet. You hear offense, you hear defense. Who's going to win the battle here? 4th down and 4. Let's zoom back in. 4th and 3 officially at the 36. Buhalufa takes the Wildcat handoff. Buhalufa has the first down and more. Going out of bounds inside the 25. Zach Buhalufa, what a runner. Getting the first down for New England. And a gain of 10, it looks like about 10 plus on a 4th down and 3. A huge play for the big man, number 0. Ball is officially at the 27-yard. That's a 9-yard gain on a 4th and 3. And who else to do it but Zach Buhalufa? I mean, again, 4 touchdowns last week in the win against the Ravens. And a 16-yard touchdown here tonight. Might start calling him the man, the myth, the legend. We're calling everybody that name here in the NEFL. So it's a first down ball at the Rhode Island 27-yard line. 14-7, Riptide still lead the Bombers. Cobbs under center. And a pitch out to Taylor. Taylor cuts to the outside. And breaking a tackle away from Vasquez. Still going. Down inside the 15 to about the 13. And that's another first down for the Bombers. And we got to zoom in. We have whistles blowing. I don't see any flags on the field. So I don't believe there's a penalty. We have one penalty here. Actually, wait. Announcer's jinx, ladies and gentlemen. I've done it again. We have a flag in the backfield back at the 32-yard line. Russ getting to get It looks like it's going to be against the Bombers. There is a flag. You might see it, might not. There's a flag back at the 32. So that tells you that is against New England. Might have been a hold there against New England. A 14-yard run. A 14-yard run by Jared Taylor. We have a timeout on the field, so let's take one with them. We'll be right back. You're watching the New England Football League 2023 Maritime Conference Championship game right here on the New England Broadcast Network. As we end the 2023 New England Football League season, we'd like to remind you that the New England Broadcast Network will be covering the 25th season of the American Basketball Association beginning October 28th as the 413 Elite take on the Masked Wolves at the James Naismith Memorial Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts. Saturday, October 28th, ABA and NDBN kicking off their first season. First down for the Bombers, hand off to Buhalufu, breaking off tackles, cutting back inside, and bringing guys with them. Look at this run by Buhalufu. We've seen him do this a few times this season. An incredible run here by Zach Buhalufu. First man there was Anthony Durante, who's had a few interceptions that gone back for touchdowns. Haven't seen much second half of the season from one of the All-Stars for the Riptide. But he was the first guy there to try to bring Buhalufu down, but even he couldn't do it. So we had a timeout by the Bombers, by the way. It wasn't a timeout by the refs. It was a timeout by New England. That's their second timeout of the half. They have one left. 14-7. The Rhode Island Riptide, the New England Bombers, 2023 Maritime Conference Championship game here on the New England Broadcast Network. I'm Stephen Herr. We are here in West Roxbury High School in West Roxbury, Massachusetts, on a beautiful night for football where there's been a little rain, but not too much. It has since subsided. Second and 6. Wildcat to Buhalufu. And brought down by number 54. There is, I'll get you a name. There's Jesse Paggs, actually. I remember that name. Number 54, Jesse Paggs, with the second tackle here in this game. So the reason you might be wondering, why is this game not being played in Cranston, Rhode Island? I mean, the number 1 seed always hosts the championship game, right? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we talked about it in the pregame. The Bombers defeated the Riptide 22-16, and they had to win to get the number 1 seed in the Maritime Conference playoffs. However, due to a technicality where they had to win by 16 points, the Riptide got the number 1 seed. Bombers were not happy, and the league did something about it. They made a neutral site game as Buhalufu. Look at a run here inside the 10. Bringing it up to his near about the 6-yard line. A big run there by the big man, and we have a whistle. And the Bombers take their final timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back. You're watching the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game right here on the New England Broadcast Network. Welcome back, everybody, to the 2023 Maritime Conference Championship game here on the New England Broadcast Network. We're still in a timeout. Right on the Riptide, the New England Bombers, 14-7. Bombers have the ball at the Riptide. It looks like about the 7.5-yard line. It's been quite a story. The difference between the 29th season of 2022 to the 30th season here in 2023. Mass Warriors defeated the Vermont Ravens in the 2023 Maritime Conference Championship game 24-6. Here we have the Riptide and the Bombers. And we talk about how the Bombers had an 0-10 season last year and are now in the championship game. Well, there's been other teams that have also had different stories between last year and this year, including the Western Mass Blitzen Bears, who won their second consecutive championship last year, defeating the Southern Vermont Storm 22-14. They went winless this year. More than that in a second. And the first to go to 6, Buhalufu. Taking Black Guy's nice hit there. Down to the goal line. No signal yet. He is short of the end zone. But Buhalufu almost got himself the second touchdown. And now the Bombers are hurrying up here at the line. They know what they're going with here. And you see it here as well, ladies and gentlemen. They're going Wildcat. As directs out to Buholufu. Busts the tackles into the end zone for the touchdown. Sack Buholufu, his second of the night. And the Bombers are an extra point away from tying this game. Almost there, they retook the lead, but no, they're about to tie this game if they make this extra point here. And now we have a flag for extracurriculars. We talk about the big factor here for the Bombers was going to be their run game, as it was last week against the Ravens, scoring 4 touchdowns, 2 in the fourth quarter. And now we have a penalty. It looks like it's another kick. Another one's going to be assessed on the kickoff. We've seen a few of those here tonight, including a kick by the Bombers that was at midfield, which kind of throws off because we didn't see a flag after the kick when they first scored their first touchdown. So we have no time running here in the second quarter. We don't know how much time is left. We'll let you know as soon as we know. We do know it's now 14-13. Riptide lead the Bombers. Now I see everybody backing up here. And I'm not sure what's going on here. Let's zoom out just a little bit. And it looks like there might have been a flag on the touchdown. The scoreboard still reads 14-13. And the offense is on the field. Ball is at, let's see, at about the 17.5-yard line. So, I'm not sure. This might be a 2-point conversion here for the Bombers, looking to take the lead. It's 14-13. Here in the second quarter. And timeout by the Riptide. And a lot of confusion here. I guess the Riptide were also confused. We'll be right back. We're watching the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game right here on the New England Broadcast Network. Oh, let's see what happens here. Scoreboard still reads 14-13. Rhode Island in favor of New England. Cobbs. Pressure, going to roll out. Throws over across his body. Pass is incomplete. So I'm not exactly sure what that was, but the pass is incomplete. And now we have a Riptide down. And I can't read. It looks like number 55. That might be Cesare. That would be 89. Can't read the jersey number. We have a player down. He got off under his own power. That's good to see. You must watch. And in honor of Neil Everett, who left ESPN a while ago. It is Cesare. He got off the field under his own power because he watches a lot of Providence Bruins hockey. But now you see there on camera, Cesare laying on his back. Throws helmet down. Well, let's get back to the kickoff here. We're going to try to focus here on the kickoff. So let's get him out of the camera view. Don't want the... So that was a 2-point conversion, apparently. It looks like that's what it was. Ball is at the 22, so I was a little confused. But now we understand the 2-point conversion is no good. And the Riptide lead 14-13 here in the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game here on the New England Broadcast Network. And Bobby Bryson kicking off here. And Jalen Valentin taking it from about the 19-yard line. Valentin, who has a punt return touchdown in this game, has 3 in the postseason. Breaking tackles. Valentin finally down about the 37-yard line. Tackle there by number 35 for the Bombers, who says no more of those, which means no more returns for him. And so the Riptide offense, I keep getting the two teams confused here. I apologize, folks. Riptide offense actually, that looks like actually it was Jevin. It might have been the end of the first half. If that's the case, what an entertaining first half it was. The Riptide lead the New England Bombers 14-13. We'll be right back with our halftime show right here on the New England Broadcast Network. And we welcome you back inside our broadcast with everybody here at the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game. I'm Stephen Herr. The Riptide lead the New England Bombers 14-13 at halftime. And what a first half it's been. All the stuff we talked about pregame has happened here in this game. It all started with Sek Buholufu being stopped by Jared Kazitsky, one of the things we talked about, as well as we saw it Julius Gonzalez to Tim Walker. One of the most dangerous duels here in the NEFL, especially in the Maritime Conference. They hooked up for the touchdown. And Zach Bohalufu scoring 4 touchdowns last week against the Ravens. He had a 69-yard touchdown run for the first score for the Bombers. He also had a 2-yard touchdown run at the end of the half. Unfortunately, the 2-point conversion was no good, and that's why we stand here. 14-13, Rhode Island Riptide lead the New England Bombers at halftime. We're ready for the second half now. Kickoff of the second half from West Roxbury, Massachusetts, coming up right now. They're just 30 minutes away from crowning a new champion. The only question is, who will it be? The Rhode Island Riptide or the New England Bombers? We're about to find out. It's the second half kicks off right now. All right, start of the second half, everybody. Rhode Island Riptide, the New England Bombers, 14-13. And the return here by Pinkerton. Breaking tackles and finally brought down near midfield. And so the Riptide will have excellent starting field position to start this game. To start this half, excuse me. And you're watching the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game here on the New England Broadcast Network. I'm Stephen R. We are here at West Roxbury High School in West Roxbury, Massachusetts. The clock says we have 2 minutes left until the third quarter, but we're going to get that straightened out real quick here. So we start the second half. Ball is officially at the 47-yard line. So the Riptide, again, have great field position to start this second half, leading by 1. Looking to extend on that lead. And that clock sees triple zeros. But we do know you all know we're in the third quarter. We're filming this game. We're ready to go here. Start the second half. Ready to crown a champion. Thomas Coucher in motion on first down at 10. Gonzalez. Pressure rolling out, and down he goes. There's number 33 again. I think it's Aguilar. Hit our rosters here in a moment. I think Ernie Aguilar coming in with the sack to start the second half for the New England defense. Making a big stop there. Bring the ball back to the 44. So that's about a 6-yard loss, second down. 42-yard line, excuse me, not 44. So it's a 6-yard loss, second down, and 16. Coming up here, the Riptide looking to expand on their 14-13 lead. And last week, we saw the Glens Falls Green Jackets defeat the Middleborough Cobras 12-6 in overtime to win the 2023 New England Football League North Atlantic Division Championship. 2 different championships here in the NEFL. Kind of like the ECFL has 3 different champions. Gonzalez going over the middle, has his man. There's Coucher. And there's Joseph Coucher. No, that is Thomas Coucher. Excuse me, I do apologize, folks. That is Thomas Coucher. We had a couple drops in that first half. He has the catch here into New England territory. Ball is at the 38-yard line. By gain of 20 on that play. Officially, there we go at the 38-yard line. Now the scoreboard reads. And it's at 39 for a second. Officially about a gain of 20 yards. First down Rhode Island looking to expand on their lead. A 1-point lead here. Start of the second half. No running clock again. We had one for halftime. We don't have one for the game. Go figure. First down New England. First down Rhode Island, excuse me. Gonzalez rolling out and throws off. He's incomplete. Intended. There's Cardellino was the guy in the vicinity for Rhode Island. The backup quarterback, Chris Cardellino, was the only guy there. Pressure was coming on Gonzalez. He had to get rid of it, and he just overthrew his man. So bring up second down at 10 now. Ball again is at the 38-yard line. Rhode Island Riptide lead the New England Bombers 14-13. Start here in the third quarter. 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game. And that officially wraps up the 2023 New England Football League season. The 30th. So I got to congratulate the New England Football League on 30 successful seasons. And thank you for the New England Football League for the opportunity to come out and call games on the New England Broadcast Network. Second and 10. Pitch out to Valentin. Valentin had 2 touchdowns last week against the Reapers. He gets nothing here. He gets to about the 35-yard line. And there is a flag. Roy Willis. First time we're calling his name, but unfortunately for him, it's for the wrong reason. He's going to be penalized for unnecessary roughness. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty. And the Riptide are going to be that much closer to the red zone. Roy Willis, the all-star, called for the penalty there. Now to move the ball to the Bombers' 23-yard line. 14-13 is your score. Here, the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game here on the New England Broadcast Network. I'm Stephen Hart. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching all season long, I want to say. So we wrap up this season. Been an honor. I want to thank everybody that's been involved. Stephen Maycock, Anthony Morgante, Tom Torrisi, all the owners, coaches, and players here in the NEFL for allowing the New England Broadcast Network to come out and broadcast these games during the 30th season. First attempt, ball is now placed at the 20-yard line. Gonzalez pumps, throws, end zone, pass is caught! What a grab! Touchdown, Rhode Island! And there is, looks like it is Thomas Coucher with the touchdown. And it's now 2013 Riptide. It looks like the offense is staying out there again for another 2-point conversion, so they're looking to make this one a little more difficult for the Bombers. They're looking to go by 9 points here. And that would force the Bombers to have to score on 2 drives to take the lead if they make this 2-point conversion here. Right now, it's a 7-point game, so if they fail, the Bombers, all they need is a touchdown, the extra point. We're tied again at 20. Let's zoom out just a little bit. I get everybody on camera. Here we go, 2-point conversion for the Riptide. Gonzalez over the end zone. It is caught at the goal line, and it's good. What a catch. And there's Cardellino with the grab. And so, the Rhode Island Riptide leading the New England Bombers 22-13. We'll be right back. You're watching the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game right here on the New England Broadcast Network. 22-13, the Riptide lead the Bombers here in the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game. And here is Stanley Prophet, who had a pick 6 last week, returning the kickoff for the Bombers. Leaping over guys down to the 44-yard line. Nice return there for Stanley Prophet. Nice return there. Let's see what the Bombers, down by 9 now, so it just got a little more difficult for the Bombers. If they score a touchdown or 2-point conversion, they're still trailing by 1. They'll need their defense to make a stop on the next run offensive drive. But first, they get the job done here. I don't know. We're only starting the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. But this might be a very crucial drive for this New England offense. If they don't score here and they get the ball back to the Rhode Island offense, I don't know. Again, very early. And now we have a penalty. It looks like they were calling a penalty against the Riptide. So they're going to move the ball. And you hear the defensive chants here on the bench. On the other side, the left side, the right side of the bleachers, you hear the Riptide fans cheering for the defense. On the left side, you heard the offensive chants for the Bombers. So despite there only being one set of bleachers here in West Roxbury, the fans have found their way to split among themselves. Good job by the fans. And another whistle. A little confusion here for the referees, it looks like. Now back to the action. 22-13, here's your scores. You can see on the scoreboard. Brown Riptide, the New England Bombers, and it looks like they were showing blitz. And Cobbs hands off to Buhalufu, breaking tackles. And spinning away, still going. Buhalufu into Riptide territory. Down inside the 40. And there's a big run there for the big man, who has 2 touchdowns in this championship game thus far. Had 4 last week against the Ravens. Looking to lead his team to a championship here tonight, but they're down by 9 right now. Again, this is a big drive for this offense. And that play right there, I'd feel real good if I'm the Bombers right now on offense, the way that my running back is running the football. But we haven't seen much of Cobbs actually passing the football. I know last week they had their backup, Flacco Bedford, come in for most of the game. Cobbs only played a few snaps. Not much of Cobbs again here tonight either. First down at the 38. Handoff to Buhalufu. And Buhalufu still going. Gets a few yards there. And they brought him down by his feet. They're starting to realize they can't bring him down by his legs, so why not try and bring him down by his feet? And that's exactly what they do on that one. That was a nice play there for the Riptide defense. Gain of a handful there for Buhalufu regardless. Gain of 5. They'll give you second down and 5 at the 33-yard line. Again, no running clock here in the third quarter. We have one for halftime, none enough for in the game. What can I tell you? I got a big drive here for the Bomber offense. They need to score here to keep themselves in it here in the third quarter. They got Taylor and Buhulufu in the backfield. Cobbs is under center on the 2nd down and 5. And that's going to be, that's one of those false, that's one of those false starts where it's everybody but the center. And that's I mean, literally everybody except the center on the offensive line for the Bombers jumped. So they back him up 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 10 once again. Ball back to 38. So take away that Buhulufu run. Cats for nothing at this point. 22-13, the Riptide lead the Bombers. 2023 Maritime Conference Championship game right here in the New England Broadcast Network. I'm Stephen Err. We're here in West Roxbury High School, West Roxbury, Massachusetts. Our Mother Nature, has been all season long, very good to us. We had a slight drizzle early on in the game. We thought, uh-oh, here comes the rain. But the rain has subsided, and we have nothing but clear skies now. And now here comes that defense chance from both the Riptide sideline and the bench here for the Riptide fans. And now here comes the offense chance for the Bombers. 2nd down and 10, ball at the 38-yard line. Cobbs fakes. And plenty of time over the middle, and incomplete. Intended for number 80, DeRay Willis, excuse me if I said his name wrong. DeRay Willis, who had a touchdown week 8 against the Ravens. We were there for that one. Has that one go right through his hands. It's 3rd down and 10 for the Bombers. Again, this is like a game-changing play here for the Bombers. If they don't make this 3rd down, I fully expect them to go for it on 4th down. They're down by 9 here in the 3rd quarter. Luke Gonzalez already has 2 touchdown passes. They have a talented running game in Jalen Valentin. So you need to get a conversion here if you're the Bombers here on 3rd down and 10. Well, let's see as they get ready. Let's see what they can do. 3rd down and 10. Stretch out to Buhulufu on 3rd and 10. Buhulufu is not going to have enough for the 1st down. Brought down. There's Tony Pereira playing some defense. Pereira had a punt and return touchdown last week against the Reapers. He makes a big stop there. And as expected, the offense is staying out for New England. They're going for it here on 4th down. I mean, this is a great call by Coach Townsend. You got to go for it. This could be the championship right here. Do or die for the Bombers if their defense can't make a stop on the next drive. But let's see if they can convert here. 4th and 5, ball is at the 33. And I'm a big believer in defense wins championships. They can prove it right here. Kaczynski calling for the fans to make some noise. 4th down and 5 for the Bombers. Huge play for both sides. Buhulufu takes the snap. Pressure, and he's not going to get it. Brought down. Xavier Vasquez making a stop. And a huge stop for the Rhode Island defense. Their offense coming back out, looking to expand on their 22-13 lead. When we come back, you're watching the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game right here on the New England Broadcast Network. Pereira now down on the sideline, went down on the sideline, grabbing the back of his leg. More on that in a moment. 1st down, Rhode Island. Handoff here to Valentin. Valentin way back in the backfield, cutting inside, cutting back out to the other side now. And Valentin, what a run. Flags are out. Valentin's still going and finally brought down. But what a run there for the all-star running back. Oh, my goodness. But that one's coming back. So Tony Pereira, after the 4th down stop on the defense, came on the sideline, went down. And I hate to say it, Lynch, I mean, he kind of looked like the way Aaron Rodgers went down in that Week 1 game for the Jets against the Bills. So there might be an Achilles injury for Tony Pereira. That would not be a good sign for the rest of this game for the Riptide. But we can only hope that it's not the same injury that Aaron Rodgers suffered in Week 1 against the Jets. Well, let's check the marker. The Riptide are way back near the inside the 10-yard line. So you're thinking at this point the flag is against the Riptide. Might be a hold, which wouldn't be surprised if it is a hold because of that long run by Valentin. Somebody had to grab somebody somewhere at some time. So I say that 5 times fast. I know I won't try it. Oh no! Can't even see the refs anymore. You might see them on camera, but I see them. They're right in that group where the Bombers' defense is, excuse me. So it's a 22-13 game. The Riptide lead the New England Bombers here in the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game. You're watching here on the New England Broadcast Network. I'm Stephen Herrera here at West Roxbury High School, West Roxbury, Massachusetts. I want to last wish everybody a happy autumn. First day of fall was last Saturday night, and as soon as it hit autumn at 2:50 a.m. last Saturday, the temperature dropped to the 50s, and I had to break out all of my warm clothes. Broke out the thermals, broke out the sweater, broke out the sweatpants, the long pajamas, broke it all out. I don't know about you people, folks, but I want my summer back. All right, first down, Rhode Island. After all of that, I don't know what just happened. Gonzalez, pressure, he's gonna roll out. He's got to run, break it away. Gonzalez to the 35 and out of bounds at the 36. Nice run there, and another first down. So it was a first down and 25 from the 19. And Gonzalez got about 23, 22 yards on that run alone. What a run there from Luis Gonzalez. He's doing it with his legs as well as his arms. He's having himself quite the game. They're actually marking it at the 37-yard line. So it'll be second down and 7. So it's a 12-yard gain by Luis Gonzalez. 2 touchdown passes here tonight. One to the man, the legend, Tim Walker. The other to one of the Coucher brothers, Thomas Coucher. Haven't seen much from Joseph Coucher here tonight, but I haven't really need to the way the Riptide offense has been playing this far. So it'll be second down and 7 at the 37. Gonzalez almost lost that one. Throws over the middle, pass caught. And there is Joseph Carlino. What a game he's having. The backup quarterback playing receiver here tonight. Having himself quite the game. Having a few catches. And a 2-point conversion. The 2-point conversion that made this a 9-point game. And that was actually a pretty nice catch there by Carlino on that 2-point try. Right at the goal line. Getting the ball over the line. Making it a 9-point game. Here we are still in the third quarter. Again, we have no time. As you can see on the top right of your screen. There's no clock. So we're going by when we hear the word quarter. So when we take our final quarter break, we'll head to the fourth. So we wrap up the 2023 New England Football League season. The 30th in league history. Congratulations to the NEFL. 30 successful seasons. Here's to another 30 successful seasons. First down, Rhode Island, ball at the 46-yard line. And Gonzalez fakes the handoff. He's going to run immediately. Taking it, and he gets maybe a couple yards on that one. Knocked out of bounds by, there's Berard. Again, Drew Berard. We had a few tackles here tonight. Bomber defense looking to make a big stop here. They need to get the ball back to their offense, down by 9. So if the Riptide score here, and either they kick the extra point, make it a 16-point game. It'll still be a 2-possession game heading into the fourth. So it won't be over just yet then. But if they go for 2 and make it, it's a 3-score game. And the Bombers, I mean, you got to consider a lot of time at that point. But for now, it's second down and 9, so Gonzalez only got 1 on the quarterback keeper. Gonzalez pumps, going on the sideline, has a man, it is caught! And there's Joseph Coucher coming in. We just talked about how Thomas Coucher has a touchdown here tonight for the Riptide. Joseph Coucher coming away with the catch there. Deep into Bomber territory. Inside the 30 to the 26. Officially about a 28-yard pass play. Gonzalez to Joseph Coucher. Excuse me. A little tongue twister there for a second. So that's a huge play for the Riptide offense, and that's something the New England defense could not afford to give up at all at this point in the game. And there's a fan here who's been cheering all night for Stanley Prophet. Prophet, of course, had the pick 6 last week to clinch the semifinal win over the Vermont Ravens. It's first and 10. Riptide ball at the 26. Gonzalez throws short. Pass caught by Valentin. And Jalen Valentin is brought down by Roy Willis. That's his first tackle of the night. Second time we're calling Roy Willis. First time for a positive play. But a nice play there Gonzalez getting out to Valentin on the screen pass there. And let's see, the ball is about the 18-yard line, so initially marked out the 17-yard line, so it should be a first down for the Riptide. Now, scoreboard all messed up, says the ball's at the 1-yard line. Obviously, it's not. Get that fixed up. Again, shout out to the scoreboard operator. We have one. I was not expecting one here tonight, doing the fact that there is no broadcast booth. So it's actually 2nd and 1. Ball is at the 17. That's what it is. It's 2nd and inches, basically, here for the Riptide. Pinkerton in motion. Gonzalez fakes. Rolling out. And trying to do something. Backing up now. Plenty of time. Chucks it. End zone. It is incomplete after all that. Nothing doing there. There were 2 Riptide receivers and 2 Bomber defenders there in the vicinity, so that could have gone either way. Touchdown, interception, and the way it went, an incompletion. So it's a win-win, lose-lose, question mark? I don't know what would you call that. So 2nd and 1, Gonzalez throwing that deep pass on a 2nd down short. I would have just ran it with Valentin, got the first down, and then take a shot to the end zone. Because now it's 3rd down and 1 here. Ball's at the 17. So let's see what happens here. Again, New England looking to make a big stop here on 3rd down. Hold them to a field goal. We'll make it a 12-point game. But on the quarterback keeper, Gonzalez, he's going to have the first down. So no stop there for the New England defense. You see Kaczynski also signifying first down, Rhode Island. So that's a big, again, another big first down there for the Riptide offense. Gonzalez taking on a quarterback keeper. First down, Rhode Island. By the way, I didn't know this. I found this out reading the championship game preview, which is hilarious enough. I was thinking about research last year when I called the championship game. The Mass Warriors defeated these Riptide in the semifinal last year to get to the championship game, which they defeated the Ravens 24-6. I thought this was the first year for the Riptide in the NEFL. Tells me I can do more research. Gonzalez throws, caught, Walker, end zone, touchdown, Rhode Island. Walker's 2nd touchdown of the night, the 3rd for Gonzalez. And the Riptide lead it 28-13. And I really hope I got a great angle. I looked like my camera was pointed up. 2nd touchdown for Tim Walker, 3rd for the night for Gonzalez through the air. It is a 15-point game, and now here's the question. Are we going to have an extra point? Yes, we are. So if Coucher makes this extra point, it is still a 2-score game heading into the 4th quarter. If they miss it, it's still a 2-score game. So by the way, it's a 2-score game, so the Bombers, they're down. They are not out just yet, ladies and gentlemen. We have a full quarter left to play here in West Roxbury. So hold on to your, whatever you're holding right now, your remote, your Xbox controller, whatever it might be. Here's a crucial extra point. The kick is blocked. It's blocked and picked up by the Bombers. And for a second there, I thought if the Bombers returned for 2, we'd have an actual real good game. But no can do. Kick was blocked. Extra point, no good. But Luis Gonzalez, his 3rd touchdown, his 2nd to his favorite receiver, Tim Walker. Here in the 3rd, it's 28-13 Rhode Island. We'll be right back. You're watching the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game right here on the New England Broadcast Network. 28-13 Rhode Island Riptide, the New England Bombers. And a fumble here by Buhalufu. Picks it back up, and he's going to run. Zoom in, Zach Buhalufu. Down inside Riptide territory to the 45. And let's see, the whistles are blown. There's no flag. Is there a flag on the field? I don't see one. Doesn't look like it, so. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's the end of 3. 3 down, 1 to go here in the 30th season for the New England Football League 2023 season. We'll be right back for the 4th and final quarter right here on the New England Broadcast Network. The 4th and final quarter here in the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game. The Rhode Island Riptide, the New England Bombers, 28-13. You're watching on the New England Broadcast Network. I'm Stephen Orr, handoff here to Taylor. Jared Taylor taking a handoff. And number 8 in at quarterback for the Bombers. He played most of the game last week for the Bombers against the Ravens. And that is number 8. Flacco Relaford is his name, by the way. And again, down by 15 here in the 4th. I don't understand why the Bombers don't have their star quarterback in the game. I questioned it last week, and now here it comes. I believe Cobbs is back in there now, but why would you take him out at all? You didn't play him last week in the semifinal. He's your star quarterback. I understand you won 38-6, but you were down. It was a 7-point game, start of the fourth quarter last week, and you kept. And they actually do keep Rutherford in here again. So again, I question why they're keeping him in at quarterback. Cobbs has been one of the better quarterbacks in all of the league this year, and they have their backup in place for him. I don't understand. Second down and 4 at the 39. And Rutherford's going to roll out. He's going to run up the middle and breaks away from a tackle from Pereira, who's back in there. So we're glad to see Tony Pereira's back in the game. In the third quarter, we saw him go down, sort of the way Aaron Rodgers went down after he tore his Achilles against the Bills in Monday Night Football Week 1. But made the joke earlier, we'll make the joke again. Looks like Tony Pereira watches a lot of Providence Bruins hockey. And I'll only make the joke because Providence is about 10 minutes away from Cranston, Rhode Island, where the Riptide call home. 28-13. Bombers trail. Still in this game, very much in this game. They're only down 2 scores, and they have the ball at the Riptide 29-yard line. So it is not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on to your seats. We could have a very action-packed fourth quarter. First and 10 at the 29. Rutherford under center. And he fakes. And he's going to run again. And look for a block. And he gets it. Still going on the sideline. Inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, just a little bit. Flacco Rutherford in at quarterback again for the New England Bombers. Haven't seen much from Aaron Cobbs tonight. It looked like we might not see much from him the rest of the way here. Which is a little head scratching. The whole thing is head scratching when it comes to Aaron Cobbs tonight. We're so used to him being such a talented quarterback, such a great arm. He hasn't done much through the air tonight. And the Bomber offense really hasn't gotten much done since that touchdown at the end of the half from Buhalufu. Second and 1 at the 20, though. 9-yard gain by Rutherford. And a handoff to Taylor. Jared Taylor going to get the first down for New England. That's what they need here on offense, down by 15 in the fourth. Then you get something going here, so they're going to hand off at second and 1. And it looks like Taylor might have gotten at least 3 yards on that carry. Ball is at the 20-yard line. The first down for the Bombers. They did not get in the red zone all of the third quarter. I would say they scored from 2 yards out at the end of the half. Make it a 14-13 game. It's been all Riptide here in the second half, however. And pitch out. Here's Buhalufu getting the handoff. And, oh, nice tackle there. Anthony Durante, first time we're calling his name. And like I said, the answer to taking down Buhalufu here in this game has been get to his feet, not just his legs. And now Durante looks like he might be a little shaken up. Durante looks like he's gonna try and stay back in there. One of the all-stars here for the Riptide, making a nice tackle there, getting to Buhalufu's feet. Kind of reminds me of the old days of the WWE. How do you bring down Braun Strowman? His feet, his legs. Same here with Buhalufu. Second and 9, so only a yard gain there. And a false start against number 52 against the Bombers. And again, they're not much going good for them here in the second half. It'll be second down at 14. Ball back at the 18. We're on Riptide 14. Excuse me, 28. The Bombers 13. Now timeout for the Bombers. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back. You're watching the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game right here on the New England Broadcast Network. So out of the timeout, the Bombers have the ball. Second down 14 at the Riptide 18, trailing by 15 here in the fourth. 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game. And the Wildcat to Buhalufu again. They need to do more of this. Buhalufu. And there's Coucher. Joseph Coucher leading the way, bringing him down. Also there, Jared Kaczynski. So we talked a lot about that. Jared Kaczynski's going to be the guy. Him and Danny Durante could be the guys needed to bring down Buhalufu. And they've done a good job here thus far in this game. So now third down. And first time I'm saying this tonight, third down in a minivan. here for the Bombers. Shout out to Trey Wingo and NFL Tour. One of the better, if not the greatest, football video game ever created. So he obviously at this point, we talked about it a little earlier, if you're the Bombers, you don't get it here on third down. You got to go for it on fourth. Now the deficit's even bigger than it was before as well. Third down and a minivan. Rutherford fumbles the football, picks it back up. He's going to run, and let's see, still going. All right, he's going to be well short of a first down. So now I think the answer is clear here for Coach Dave Townsend and the Bombers. Got to go for it here on fourth down. We have a Bomber down. It's number 52, who was called for the false start just a few plays ago. Just needs help getting up there. Bonfiglio, by the way, only one target for the big man for the Bomber offense. He has one target, no catches. So I mean, the Riptide defense has done a great job shutting down Bonfiglio, and they've done an even better job shutting down Zach Buhalufa here tonight in the second half. Now here come the chance. This could be the championship for the Bombers right here. 4th and 6 at the 10-yard line. Buhalufa takes the snap on the Wildcat. Cut to the outside, and he's going to have a first down. What a run there for Zach Buhalufa, the big man who had 2 touchdowns in the first half, nothing thus far in the second half. He gets the big first down for the Bombers. And the ball is at the 4-yard line. It's 1st and goal at the 4. And we're going to have to zoom out to get everybody. And we're just a few yards away from having an exciting finish here in the championship game. And now, there it looks like Buhalufa might have been short. The initial call was Buhalufa got the first down. Now they're saying he's short. It's a turnover on downs. And so the Riptide defense make the stop. What a turn of events. What happened there? Wow, I was not expecting that. So that might be the dagger. I hate to say it. We have so much time left here in the fourth. And that just might be the dagger here for the New England Bombers. The Riptide might be walking away here tonight. NEFL Maritime Conference champions. Well, let's see what they're at their 4-yard line, so they could easily have to punt here deep in their own territory. We'll have to wait and find out. I'm going to zoom in here and try to get you off the get the track off the camera. We want to see a track. Obviously, we're playing here at a high school, so you see the track, but don't really want to be showing you the track. First down, Riptide, ball at the 4. Gonzalez hands off to Valentin, who is, let's see, stopped just short of the goal line. Dangerous play there for Jalen Valentin, who was tackled near, it looks like near the goal line. Loss of 2. The ball's now at the 3-yard line. Riptide looking to chew up some clock here as this game nears its end. That's all they need to do at this point is just chew up some clock. So let's see. Be second down at 12 at the 3-yard line. Dangerous position here for the Riptide. Pass out to Gonzalez. He's cutting by the outside. He's in his own end zone. Down at the 1. And the Riptide defense, the Bomber defense making some stops here in the most crucial of times. It's going to be 3rd and 14 at the 1-yard line. And at this point, if you're the Riptide, you just want to get out of your own end zone. Only one punt tonight, and that was by the Bombers in the first quarter. That was returned by Jalen Valentin for the first touchdown of the game. It is 3rd down in a minivan here for the Riptide at their own 1-yard line. Let's zoom out. So we got to get everybody in there. 3rd and 14 at the 1. Gonzalez over the middle. It is knocked away. Knocked away. And there he is again, number 11 for the Bombers. Making another play. And so, for the first time tonight, the Riptide will punt. Bombers going to have excellent field position, and we're going to show you Paul Bonfiglio is coming out for the punt. And the Bombers, like I said, it's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. I know I just said a few moments ago, might have been the dagger, but I didn't really expect the Bomber defense to stop them on a 4th and 14 at their own 1-yard line. That's where we stand right now. Noah Coucher is standing in the back of the end zone. And let's see, the punt. That was a bad punt by Coucher. That goes out of bounds near the 35-yard line. And so the Bombers getting it back with excellent field position, looking to make it a closer game than it is right now. It's 28-13, Rhode Island on top of New England here in the 2023 Maritime Conference Championship game. And we will be right back. You're watching the NEFL and NEBN. So that was a big stop for the New England defense. They now have the ball back on offense. Down by 15 here in the 4th. They have the excellent field position. Ball is at the 27-yard line. And Cobbs is back in the game for New England. And faking the handoff. Cobbs. He threw it. Pass is incomplete. Oh, my goodness. And there he is. Jared Kaczynski. And now 2 flags are out. Almost a huge play for the Bombers offense. Looked like Cobbs was going deep, but Kaczynski bringing the pressure. That ball was up in the air. If it was intercepted, this game would have most likely been over. Ball goes out of bounds. And now we have 2 flags on the field, so let's check the markers. Most of the time we see 2 flags out, it's mostly offside penalties, and they are. Good timing. Talk about offsetting penalties, and we get the official word, offsetting penalties. There you go. So a great play there by Jared Kaczynski, who we said was going to be one of the key players here tonight's game. And if you are like me, you believe defense wins championships, and we've seen that here tonight. Riptide defense have done a great job holding this Bomber offense to what they've held them to, especially in the second half. 2nd down and 10. Relaford back in there. He's going to fake. He's going to roll. Pressure coming. He's going to run. And he's wrapped up after a gain of a few. And there, number 80, Donald Gabriel. Don't call his name much, but he is in there for the tackle on Relaford. It's going to be 3rd down. Ball is at the 25. So a gain of 2 there for Relaford on the carry. It'll be 3rd down and 8. Ball is at the 25-yard line. And again, once again, big 3rd down here for the Bomber offense. They need to get something going here. Stay alive in this game. And this is it. This is literally the championship game. So this is for all the marbles. Do or die. All for nothing. Whatever expression you might come up with. Here comes the defensive chance from the right side of the bleachers here. The Riptide fans here in West Roxbury. 3rd down and 8 from the 25. Free play. Relaford. Now they stopped the play. Looked like it was going to be a free play, but the ref stopped the play. And it's an offside against the Riptide. I don't know why they stopped the play. So it's going to be 3rd down and 3. Ball's at the 20 now. We've seen that more than often, more than a few times here in the NEFL season, where we have plays blown dead when it should have been a free play. You don't understand why they just, they blow the play dead. Or they don't play the play dead. They're not supposed to blow the play dead on an offside penalty. But we see that way too often here in the NEFL. We see it sometimes in the NFL too. It just doesn't make sense. But nonetheless, Bombers, big 3rd down at the 20-yard line. Relaford pumps, chucking it, end zone, pass is caught, touchdown New England, DeRay Willis with the touchdown. And ladies and gentlemen, hold everything, it is not over yet, it is 28-19. Let's see if the Bombers go for 2 here. Even an extra point would make this a 1-score game. But either way, the Bombers are going to have to go for 2, either now or later if they score a touchdown on their next drive. If they get a next drive here, of course, you got to see what happens with the Riptide offense. Now, let's see what the Bombers are doing here. See, Bulufu's coming out there. It looks like the Bombers are going for 2 here on this drive. Make it a 7-point game. We're going to have to zoom in. See, one of the refs signaling ready to roll here. Now 28-19. So Rutherford with the touchdown pass here for the Bombers. It's a 9-point game. They need this 2-point conversion, make it a 7-point game. Looks like Bulufu's in the shotgun. They're going to go Wildcat. They are, but a flag, a timeout. Oh, delayed. No, false start. Gotta get the correct call. It's a false start against the Bombers. And so that makes this 2-point conversion a little more difficult. Not too much, but just a little bit more difficult. 28-19, we're here in the 4th quarter of the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game here on the New England Broadcast Network. I'm Stephen Err. We're here at West Roxbury High School, West Roxbury, Massachusetts. Stay tuned, of course, we will have the trophy presentation to the winning team from on the field after the game. Stay tuned to our social media accounts, we'll have that out for you. Matter of fact, that'll be out before this broadcast comes out, so stay tuned to our social medias, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Big 2-point conversion. We'll have to zoom out just a little bit. Rutherford in the shotgun. Bulufu is in the backfield. And Rutherford's going to pass. Pumps. Rolling out. He's going to run. Trying to get to the corner. And he does. The 2-point conversion is good. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a 7-point game here in West Roxbury. Hold everything. We'll be right back. You're watching the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game right here on the New England Broadcast Network. So I just thought of this, ladies and gentlemen. I think we might be seeing an onside kick here by the Bombers. 28-21 is your score. They need the ball back here to tie this game. So we're going to see an onside kick here. No, we're not. So Bryson actually kicks it off. It's taken by the Riptide. Pinkerton up the middle, cutting outside, and Pinkerton has blockers still going near midfield, down to about the 48-yard line. And so the Riptide offense will get the ball back. Yeah, I would have thought that the Bombers would have gone for the onside kick there. They decided against it, I guess. There is League Executive Steve Maycock in attendance here tonight. He will present the 2023 Maritime Conference Championship trophy to the winning team on the field after the game. That one got coming up real soon. Riptide offense back out there. Ball at the 48-yard line. Looking to chew up some clock and force the Bombers. At this point, Bombers going to have to take some of their timeouts here as we head toward the end of this game. And now that we get the ball here, ball is going to be placed, actually, yes, at the 48. So again, here's a really big drive here for the Bomber defense. They didn't make a stop here. First down, Riptide hand out to Valentin. Valentin has a hole at the middle. Jalen Valentin breaking tackles, still going down to the 30-yard line. What a run for the all-star running back, Jalen Valentin, doing it all season long. And that's a big first down for the Riptide offense. We're still not seeing the Bombers take any of their timeouts. They're looking to make a big stop before they do that. Ball now at the New England 30-yard line. And that was a great job by the offensive line there for the Riptide. They gave Valentin such a big hole, and he found it. He took it right up the middle for a big gain. First down, Rhode Island ball at the New England 30-yard line. Coucher in motion. Gonzalez taking a handoff on the keeper. Gonzalez, another first down to the 16-yard line. And another big run for the all-star quarterback. Ball officially at the 18-yard line. That's a 12-yard gain on the keeper from Gonzalez. And they're now in the driver's seat to put this game away. The Bombers are still not taking their timeouts. You hear the sideline here calling, "Let's go Bombers." They look for their defense to make a stop. So far, they haven't been able to do so. It's first down. Ball is at the 18-yard line, and now we have a false start against the Riptide. So it looks like the crowd noise is becoming a little bit of a factor here tonight, as they're able to make the Riptide jump. False start, 5 yards, back him up. And now again you hear the Let's Go Bomber cheers. Bombers need to make a big stop here. Riptide just need to continue to do what they've been doing. Start tuning up this clock and put this one away. First and 15, ball at the 22. Coucher again in motion. Gonzalez gives off to Valentin. Valentin cuts to the outside. Valentin spinning for a couple extra yards. And down about the 22. Maybe you don't think he got any yardage on that one. And it'll be second down and 15. So a nice stop there. It looks like Bobby Bryson was in there on the tackle for New England. Again, we have no running clock here in the fourth quarter, but we do know that we are nearing the end of this game. And the Riptide, with the 7-point lead, are at the New England. Okay, so they got about 1 yard. Scoreboard says they're at the 26-yard line. They're actually at the 21-yard line. It'll be second down and 14. Looking at 13 if I'm mistaken. It's second down regardless. Coucher again in motion. Gonzalez fakes the pitch. Up top, Walker, incomplete! Incomplete, Walker almost had it for the Riptide. It went right through his hands. That would have been his third touchdown catch of the night, but he can't hang on. So now a big third down coming up here for the Riptide, and a big third down for the Bomber defense as well. What a close call for both sides, oh my goodness. Everybody's holding their breath there for just a millisecond. Wait to see what happened there. You saw it almost immediately. The ball popped out of Walker's hands. And so, here we go. Third down and 14. Ball is at the 21-yard line. A huge stop needed here for the Bomber defense. Gonzalez fakes. He's going to run. Gonzalez. First down, New England. Luis Gonzalez once again doing it with his legs. And we have a whistle. Timeout. Bombers take their first timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back. You're watching the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game right here on the New England Broadcast Network. So I don't know where I was mistaken, but it's fourth down. I thought it was the first. They need to get it to the 14 for a first. It's fourth down and 7. Huge play here for both sides. Gonzalez, pressure, throws, incomplete, intended for Joseph Coucher. Bomber defense makes the stop they needed. And we're going to have one final drive and attempt to tie this game here in the end. That's the stop the Bomber defense needed to make, and they make it. On a 4th and 7, the pass goes right through the hands of Joseph Coucher. So 2 incompletions. One that would have put the game away for the Riptide to Tim Walker. One goes right through the hands of Joseph Coucher. And so, here come the Bombers now. They have to go 86 yards to tie this game. What a game it's been. What a way to end the 30th NEFL season. Couldn't ask for anything else. First down, New England. Relaford in a quarterback. He's going to run. Relaford breaking away. And finally, they got a whistle here. But gain of a handful there for Flacco Relaford in a quarterback. And here come the Bombers, ladies and gentlemen. Waiting to see where the ball will be placed to see where we're at. Looks like it's about the 20-yard line. So, second down and 6. And now, whistle blows. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the 2-minute warning. We will be right back right here on the New England Broadcast Network. Do not go anywhere. 2 minutes to go. 79 yards to tie the game for the New England Bombers, who trail the Riptide 28-21. Relaford, pressure for Kaczynski, rolling out, and down he goes. Fans asking for a flag. They're not going to get one. Play made there by number 54. Kaczynski came away with the pressure initially. And it's third down now at the 16-yard line. The scoreboard reads third down and 4. That's not correct. Third down and 8. Here we go. Big third down here for both sides. Zoom in to get the best play here. Third and 8. Rutherford. Flag is down. Throws. It's caught. Bonfiglio, his first catch. A flag is out. Hold everything. They let the play run. Well, let's see. It's an offside against the Riptide. And the ref was calling it offsides, and now he's like, wait, what was the play? What was the call? What's the flag about? We think it's an offside against the Riptide, but we're not exactly sure right now. What a way to end the 30th season for the New England Football League. 2 minutes to go, we have a 7-point game, and the Bombers are driving to tie this game. When was the last time we had 2 championship games go into overtime? I don't think I can answer that. We had the game last week again. The Green Jackets and the Cobras went into overtime. Green Jackets won 12-6 to win the North Atlantic Division Championship. Could we go to overtime here in the Maritime Conference Championship? Let's find out right now. 3rd and 3. Rutherford hands out to Boolufu. Boolufu has a first down and more. Still breaking tackles. Down to the 35. A big run for the big man, and a timeout by the Riptide. We'll take one with them. We're under 2 minutes here. You're watching the 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference Championship game right here on the New England Broadcast Network. First down, New England, ball at the 35. Rutherford over the middle. Caught. Bonfiglio again. Another grab to the 48. Here come the Bombers. They need to move. They have 2 timeouts. They're looking to save them. 2 timeouts left for New England. Now they're going to look to spike it, and they will. Rutherford spikes the ball at the 48. It'll be second down. Bonfiglio has had no catches throughout the entire game. Now it's 2 on 2 consecutive plays. And that's what happens when you get your big guys in there on offense. So again, we're in a 28-21 game. We're in 2 minutes left. And we could be headed for a second championship overtime game. I mean, all I can say is, wow. What a way, ladies and gentlemen, to end the 30th season for the New England Football League. A second championship game that could go into overtime. If the Bombers can tie it here, second down and 10 at the 48-yard line. Rutherford, delay hand out to Boolufu. Barnes can't get to him, Kyle Barnes. And Boolufu knocked out of bounds around midfield. About a 2-yard gain, maybe 3 on that one. It'll be third down and 7. And as you see right here, the trophies have been grabbed. They're ready. They're getting ready. We got the players of the game will each get trophies, and then obviously the winning team will get their championship trophy. The only question is, who will it be? We're about to find out here in the next few minutes. Third down and 6, officially a 4-yard gain there by Boolufu, who takes the delay handoff from Rutherford. Huge third down and 6 from the 48-yard line. Rutherford, pressure, rolling out, and down he goes. He might have got back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout, New England. We're going to have to take it with them because this could be the last play of the game when we come back. You're watching the New England Football League 2023 Maritime Conference Championship game right here on the New England Broadcast Network. This is the biggest play of the game. 4th and 6 from the 48-yard line. And free play. It's an offside. Rutherford chucks it. It's intercepted. Pass is intercepted, but there's a flag down. Xavier Vasquez with the pick, but it's going to be an offside against the Riptide. Valentine, I taught everybody to calm down because this one, it's going to be 4th and 1. And now things just got even more interesting. Because New England, the Bombers, if they convert on this 4th and 1, which is very doable, by the way, they're right back in it. Riptide defense have all their work cut out for them here. And there you go. They're going to move the ball into Riptide territory. It's going to be 4th and 1. It doesn't get any closer than this, ladies and gentlemen. It really doesn't. So here we go. This is the biggest play of the game now. 4th and 1 from the Riptide 48-yard line. Rutherford rolling out. Pumps. Throws. Pass. Is intercepted. And there he is. Vasquez. Bull for the beat. Doesn't do it to the 30. And now Bull for throwing punches. Hitting Valentin. Going after Valentin. Xavier Vasquez might have just won the championship for the Rhode Island Riptide. Zach Buhulufu might have just been ejected here in the end. And there he is. There's the man that wins the championship for the Riptide. It's Xavier Vasquez, who had an interception on the last play during the offside play. He rebounds himself, and he gets the interception that counts. And now the celebration is just seconds away. And David Townsend arguing with the referees. And we just missed it, but Tony Pereira was doing the Aaron Donald ring me. And that's what they're going to get here in just a few seconds. Again, what a way to end the 30th season of the New England Football League. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's actually it. The Rhode Island Riptide are your 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference champions. They win 28-21. And that's a wrap on the 2023 season for the New England Bombers, for the Rhode Island Riptide, for the New England Football League, and for the New England Broadcast Network. I'm Stephen Err. Thank you to everybody who's watched all season long. We'll see you again in 2 weeks for the All-Star Game. But for now, goodbye and good night from West Roxbury, Massachusetts.